Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. This is my very first video and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and be doing this green smoky eye inspired by Earth Day, even though I know when this is uploaded it's not going to be Earth Day anymore. But I went ahead and filmed it for you guys anyway. I just thought it was really beautiful, and yeah, if you want to learn how to do this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with my two favorite primers at the moment, which is the BenefitPorefessional and Max Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage, I believe you say. And it's more of a moisturizer, so I use that to moisturize my face, and then I just use one pump, that's all you need, and I just dot it all over the face, and it's meant for oily skin, so it does a pretty good job at controlling all the oils. Then I'm going to go and use my Professional, and I only use this for my T-zone area because I am oily, so I like to put it on my nose, my cheeks, my forehead, and just all those places that are pretty oily. For my eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go ahead and use the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer and go ahead and put that all over the lids and underneath the eyes as well. So to set the eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go ahead and go into the Tartelette palette into Free Spirit and Supermom and mix those two together with my Sigma Wide Shader E59 brush. And I like to use these two colors because they match my skin tone pretty well, and I like to use a shadow before I apply any other shadows so they can blend a lot better together. Then going back into the Tartelette palette, I'm going to go ahead and use the color Wanderer with my MAC 224 brush and use that as a transition shade. I absolutely love the Tartelette palette. It has so many great colors, and they're all matte and they're all neutral, and they just blend beautifully together. I just go back and forth with the color Wanderer and just build it up to the intensity that I want it to look. Then going into the Urban Decay Electric palette into the color Freak and using my Firm Shader E57 brush by Sigma, I'm going to go ahead and pack this on the lid. And can we talk about the pigmentation? Holy crap, I did not expect it to be this pigmented, but I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the Urban Decay electric palette. They're so pigmented and they blend so well together, and I absolutely love this color because it's like not just a plain green, it has like a metallic to it. It's absolutely beautiful. Going back with my MAC 224 brush and just blending out any harsh edges. Then I'm going to go into the Amarezi palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills into the color Emerald with the same brush that I used in the previous eyeshadow, and just go ahead and pack that on the outer part of the lid just to make that gradient effect. I know that the palette was limited edition, but I believe you can still buy the individual shadows on the website if you liked any of the colors. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use my MAC 224 and blend out the harsh edges as well. Just going back to the eyeshadows and packing on the colors again just in case we lost any pigmentation when we were doing all that blending. Just blend, blend, blend. Blending is key, people. And going back into the Tartelette palette, I'm going to go into the color Dreamer with my E Sigma 25 brush. I absolutely love this brush. It blends so well, you know, it doesn't make you go overboard or anything like that because it is synthetic, so it doesn't pick up so much color. It just picks up just enough the way that you want, and I'm just going to use this color as more to deepen up the outer part. And then I just went back into the color Emerald and just to touch up. And then I went into Fashionista and I wanted to make the outer portion of the eyelid just a little more darker and more intense and more gradient, so I went ahead and did that. And back into my MAC 224 brush and blending out those edges. I'm going in with the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner that I got because Jacqueline Hill recommended it in the color Black is Black, with my Pro Bent liner from Sephora in the number 23. And this is how I start my wing liner. I like to go at the end of the eye and just make a flick, I guess. And then I know you're not supposed to flare eyelids, but this is how I do my wing liner because this is how it turns out best for me. I don't know. And so then I also just go ahead and get into closest to the lash line and one eye done. And then I'm just going to go ahead and clean up any fallout that I had from the eyeshadows. Then going in with my foundation, I'm going to use the Lancome Teint Idole, I don't know how you say it. And I'm going to go ahead and use my F80 Kabuki from Sigma. I absolutely love this brush, and I only use 2 pumps, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my face in like little dots, and then I go ahead and stipple it on, and then I go ahead and blend it out. Then I went with a little bit more foundation to put on those spots that needed just a little bit of extra coverage. I'm going to go in with my concealer, which I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewinds in Brighten and Light. And I go ahead and use the light first. And I really like these concealers. They're nice and smooth and blend really well. And I just go ahead and put those on the highlighted areas, which is under the eyes, the forehead, the chin, the cupid's bow, and down the nose. And then I go ahead and with the brightener and I just place it on top just to give it an extra oomph. And then just going in with my fingers, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out all of that concealer. I know I need a sponge or something. I really want to get a beauty blender. I just can't bring myself to spend $20 on a sponge. Can you blame a girl? And then going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, I'm going to go ahead into the 2 lightest shades and mix them together and use them to set all of the highlighted areas on my face. I really like the lighter shade better than the banana powder. I don't know, for some reason for me it just blends a lot better. I don't know, like the banana shade I've tried and by itself, and I don't know, it just doesn't give the feeling that I like whenever I mix it with the lighter color. I don't know, that's just my preference. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Careblend in Light Plus and just set the rest of my foundation. Going back into the contour kit, I'm going to go into the color Havana and use this angled brush that my cousin got me for Christmas, and I don't know what brand it is, but I believe she got it at Walmart, so I'm pretty sure you can probably still find it. And I'm just going to use this color just to warm up the face and bronze the face, and I don't use the other 2 colors because they're too orangey on me, and I just feel like this color suits me best for my skin tone. Going in with this Real Techniques sculpting brush. I absolutely love this brush for my contouring. It just gives you that chiseled look, but without it being like bam in your face. I mean, it can if you wanted to, and power to you if you can do that, but for my face shape it doesn't look well. But yeah, I absolutely love this brush, and it came with a set of these other two brushes that I'll show you in a minute. And I believe they were limited edition, I'm not exactly sure, but I got them at Ulta, and they probably still have them, so if they do, I'll go ahead and link them down below for you guys. Going back with my Real Techniques powder brush just to blend out any harsh edges. Then I'm going to go in with this other Real Techniques brush that came with that sculpting set and just fixing up any bronzer that probably went a little too low. Then going in with my Real Techniques blush brush, I'm going to go and pick a blush. I was deciding right now. So I went ahead and used MAC's Melba. I just absolutely love this blush. It goes with pretty much every single look, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the apples of my cheeks and blend it a little bit back. Just going back with the powder brush and just to blend out everything. For highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and use MAC's Soft and Gentle. Absolutely love this highlighter. It's literally my favorite. I use it almost all the time. And I'm going to be using this fan brush also from Real Techniques. It also came with that sculpting set. And that highlighter though, I was feeling it, if you can see. Then back to the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and put Urban Decay's Perversion eyeliner. I absolutely love this eyeliner. It's so creamy and so pigmented, as you can see. And then I'm going to go ahead with a Sigma pencil brush in E30, I believe. And I'm going to go into that color Emerald and just blend that underneath the eye. I also went and put Freak in the inner portion of the eye. And then I went with my E-Sigma 25 brush without any additional product and just blended the shadows underneath. And it got in my eye. And now I'm just going to curl my lashes to prep them for mascara and falsies. Then I went ahead and used my eyeliner again just to touch up because it lost some of the pigmentation whenever we were doing all that blending. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Rocket mascara and just use just one thin coat before we put on falsies. I went ahead and did my eyebrows and lashes off camera, but if you guys want to see a tutorial on that, just let me know down below and I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. Then I went back in with the Emerald palette into the color Legend and put that in my inner tear duct. For my brown bone highlight, I went back into the Tartelette palette into the color Free Spirit. Then going in one last time with the MAC 224 brush and just to blend out any of those harsh edges. And then to start my lips, I'm going to use the MAC Stripdown Lip Liner. And for lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and use MAC's Honeylove. I think it's just the perfect nude for my lips because it's like borderline dead color, but not really. And I just think it's a really pretty color. And then to top it off, I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. I think they all just go really well together. And that completes the look. So that was it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun creating this look for you guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with all of your friends. And until next time, guys.